Let's talk about watering. We've got some companies that sponsor products for hydrating your raised beds or containers or garden. What are some techniques that you use during the peak of the summer to keep those containers hydrated so you don't walk out and find that your tomato plant is already cooked for you?
Yeah. So, I mean, you mentioned containers specifically, and I'm known for my bugs, right, and appreciating the bugs. But I also am a heck of a container gardener. I have about 50 to 60 containers that I grow every year on my patio and in various places around my property. I grow a lot of tropical plants, a lot of vegetables in pots as well, and keeping them well watered is absolutely essential. And one of the things I tell people to avoid all the time is a method I call the splash and dash, which is basically where you're just splashing water on the leaves and maybe a little bit on the soil surface, and then you're moving on to the next pot. And that's not an effective way to water a container garden. You really want to target the application of that water directly to the soil and the root zone of the plant. You want to let it thoroughly and deeply saturate into that soil until it runs out the hole in the bottom, and then repeat that 2 or 3 times. And that's really how you get that good, thorough, deep watering that plants really need.
Yeah, and whenever a pot or a container or grow bag is completely dry, people are not aware of how long and how much water it takes to get that thing back hydrated to a operating level.
Exactly. And it's repeating it. So, like in my big pots that I have that hold like 20, 30 gallons of potting mix, I will hold the hose on the base of the plant on the soil surface for probably, a good 30 to 45 seconds. And then I'll do the next pot and then I'll go back to that one. So, I will go back 3 and 4 times to each container and hold that hose on there for a good 30 to 40 seconds to really make sure that it gets thoroughly soaked.
For more information, please visit thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com.